Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Xenogears with my fuzzy co-host, Regalo. He's cute. But anyway, last time we left off, Faye confronted his inner selves, id, and his younger, repressed version. And, after attaining some sense of enlightenment, met God! Or rather, a way of existence, that could roughly be translated to being a god. That was wild. Learned a lot of truths that we probably take a little while to unpack. But most importantly, to save Ellie, we must destroy the Zohar and Deus. I think that's all we really care about right now. So let's hop back into the story. Yeah, we're good. We can go. Let's get out of this weird mind palace. Oh! Whoa. Dad! Dad, are you okay? Sorry, this is all my fault. Hey. Return to your own self. Become one. Thanks to you. Thanks to all of you. You hadn't called out to me. Dad. Don't worry. This is good. This is after all, Dad? You and I must become one. Groff! What's going on? I reached the limit of the body I possessed on the day 3 years ago. I required a body that would tide me over until your true awakening. That's why I acquired the body of your father. Regardless of your awakening, your merging, and the inherited memories you had acquired, there was no way for you to know of this, since you had lost your memory at that point. The point in which I merged with your father. Possible. What about Wiseman? What about father? Oh, just parts of me. Couldn't hold on to Khan totally. His ego was far stronger than I imagined. My control weakened. He showed himself to you as Wiseman. You have awakened, and so this body is now useless to me. I must return to my original body, a reincarnation of my body that you inhabit. Stop it! Dad! I hear you, Faye. You see, he and I are one. I am Khan, and Khan is me. He has become one with me. So you too should open your heart and unite with me. And then we can go on to eliminate everything! I can't allow you to control me! Protecting your master? Then so be it. I'll merge with both you and your machine then. Come, Faye! Fight me! It's no use. I know you're Lacan, that you're a part of me. But that doesn't change you being my father. Could never fight you. So naive. Why don't you understand that your naivete is what killed Sophia? What killed your mother, Karen? I already know that. That's why I swore to never run away again. I must rescue Ellie. So don't get in my way. Open your eyes, Father. Lacan! If that's the case, then fight me. Fight me! I can't. And there's no choice. I'll fight them instead. So you are so unwilling to fight, I believe I'll have to use them as bait. I didn't sign up for that. Yeah, me neither, bruh. Stop it! Don't we have the same memories? Can't you also remember the sadness you felt way back then? Why then? Why must you destroy everything? If we stop Deus, won't this all be over? You still don't understand. Even after your contact with the existence. I came to understand after my contact with that. Even if Deus was destroyed, as long as humans still inhabit this land, Miang, Elheim will be born time and time again. And then all living things may as well perish along with Deus itself. That's the only path to freedom. The path to release us from the eternal cycles of life, the tragedies of history that spell our fate. Once I awaken Deus as a weapon, I'll obliterate all living things. I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a really well-timed crack of thunder. God! If only we had the budget to put that in the game. Sorry. It's getting too serious. I had to add a little bit of levity. Then I'll use your awakened self and that machine to return everything to nothing. That's what I concluded. Miang and Elheim are not just Deus's mouthpieces. That woman is its main body. Why can't you see that? It's not true. She gave her life for me by shielding me from harm. Her eyes weren't Miang's. Mother came back at the last moment. Miang, Mother, even Ellie. We're all humans born on this planet. Deus doesn't matter. You'll see. I'll bring Ellie back. Father. Oh. Graf. Lacan. Whatever. If you won't back down... Never. Then I have no choice. The time has come to truly become one! The battle to prove the self! Let's go! Boost just the maximum. This thing got any special tricks to it? No, just my fixed frame, that's fine. That was rude. Oh, he's so good! Okay, he can be hit. That's all I needed to say. We use the lighter attacks, they have a better accuracy rating. And then we'll combo into the big attacks. So that way I can at least get a little bit of chip damage in there between my big combos. Oh, good. Solid hits. Let's go. Damn. Tried his first square. That was hubris on my part. You know, every so often I hit that X, and I just feel like I can get more damage in. Why don't you finish me off? You don't get rid of me. You cannot get what you want. It's alright, Dad. I understand. You're not Groff. You're my father. You and Groff are one. Your will and purpose never change. I knew that once we fought. Let's stop now. Our objective should be the same. Same as our becoming one. We don't have to fight. Ugh! What? My body! Zohar is after you. The last piece to combine with Deus' system. It seeks to unify with you. First to have been divided from it. What? This is what Lacan wanted, after all. I'm an imperfect existence. It was inevitable that it would come to this, considering what had happened in the past. Lacan's imperfect secondary contact with the wave existence split his personality into two. Eventually his body died, but this original Lacan transmigrated, bringing the destiny of becoming a contact with him. He was reborn as your present body. The remaining persona, just his desires, lived on separately by possessing the bodies of others. That is Groff. That is me. I may have inherited Lacan's will, but I'm not the same as the contact Lacan. It is impossible for me to make real contact. There'll be no true melding and release. Even though our bodies may be different, I am still half of you. That fact remains. Although I am imperfect, I can merge temporarily with the Zohar and thus may be able to buy you some time. This is the only way I can be one with you. This is all I can do. Deus' system will start to look for you again. Before then, you must destroy the newly perfected Deus in this Zohar modifier. You're the only one who can destroy the physical barrier that encases God's body. Dad! As you said, that was Karen. For many generations, Miang is beginning to break free from her bonds. Now that Elheim has merged with Deus, she has all of her memories back. Memories from her original birth as the contact's complement up to her current transmigration. Includes all the lives she has lived as Miang, and her substitutes over the centuries. And of course, that includes your mother's memories too. It's gonna make things a little awkward between us, but we'll work through it. Cut away all that binds mankind. You should be able to do that now. Save her and all the other women bound with her. I beg you, Faye. What's this? This pendant. Sophia's or my mother's? It's nothing. Just talking to myself. Sorry for the trouble I've caused everyone. And thank you all so much. Anyway, let's get going. Little time left now. Me and for our planet. Final battle time? Final battle time. Fuck yeah, let's go! What is this place? It's where it all started. It's our genesis. Humans were born here. Long ago, Deus crash-landed on this planet. An interplanetary colony ship. In order to revive itself someday, Deus detached the Zohar's modifier's core. After this core unit came down here, a single woman awoke and arose from out of it. Mother of all humanity. She awoke, she used all her power to bear several beings. These would become the ancestors of all of humanity. These were the Emperor and the Gazelle Ministry. Finally, she gave birth to replicas of herself to be humanity's caretakers. Two selves. The human mother and the weapon. The subject and the complement. That is Ellie and Miang. I, the sole survivor, on the colony ship, met Ellie, and everything started from there. The land of Genesis. Katamani. This is the place. Yeah, but Faye, even with your shared fate with Deus, you have such ancient memories. Usually human memories cannot be passed down through the generations. Humans do not normally have the ability to compress and store memories in their... Introns? Some Scientology bullshit here now. Ellie and I and Yang are different. Due to our connection with the wave existence. That is, due to Zohar's ability to change possible phenomena. We can clearly store data in our introns. In other words, we can leave behind memories to be inherited by our descendants. Just as the wave existence is bound inside the Zohar. The information is affixed to me, so to speak. By some of the power of the wave existence. And this is the form from when Ellie and Miang were still one being. It's the first woman of our world. Our mother. So, if we destroy that Zohar thing, everything will be over, right? Yes. The source of our ether powers and the source of power generators that make our gears work. It all comes from the Zohar modifier engine, which can control any potential phenomena. If we destroy it, Deus and the Seraph Angels will all be deactivated. And we should also be able to free Ellie. He's become bound to Deus. The Deus weapon system as Miang. I'm getting that right, Faye, right? Yeah. That's what the wave existence said. But then there is the downside. It'll also mean that we'll no longer be able to use our gears. Or our ether powers anymore. What are those Seraph Angels all about anyway? An odd appearances. They lack something. They're neither living beings nor mere weapons. Zohar senses the human consciousness and incarnates the Seraphs. Human consciousness? Zohar itself involves the principle of uncertainty. The observer's perception of Zohar determines the entity it actually becomes. In other words, I believe that those angels are incarnations of the spirits of people. People who have been absorbed by Deus to become parts of it. So what merit is there for them to gain in eliminating all of civilization? Is it some kind of hatred for those humans who have survived? Of course not. Those people who are created and assimilated as parts for Deus would not have such intentions. Try to remember what Ellie, when she became Miang, said. The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. Yes. That is why Merkava is being used to begin the destruction. But Deus is not following the program. Its programming of exterminating all of civilization. The Seraphs, which are terminal interface weapons of Deus, are using their bodies composed of nanomachines to absorb massive numbers of people, regardless of whether they are dead or alive. It's not discriminating between the mutant and the non-mutant people. It's highly peculiar. The fact that the people who are meant to be destroyed are being taken in as well. It's the absolute opposite of what it is supposed to be doing. Maybe there aren't enough parts. Unlikely. Aside from those bodies that were destined to be parts of it, Deus has already acquired the abilities of nanomachines. It can just about use any material to construct its body. It's obvious. It has other intentions in mind. And those intentions... Krelian has called Deus the Mother. If God is the Mother, then those motives are coming from the Great Mother. Impeding the growth of its child, enveloping it, to bring the child back to the womb to become one with it. That is its motive. Such a program does not exist within its designs, though. It's probably given this unique will by someone. Either from Ellie, who has merged with it, with the Deus, or... Either way, it doesn't change the fact that we have to fight. Regardless of what their intentions are. The problem is how we're supposed to deal with them. You think we can do it in our current state? The secret battleship, Excalibur, will also take part in the final battle. Additionally, the military potential of all of the surface forces will assemble here. You even can put together a massive force. Still the problem with the main armament of the Merkava. We need to know how to take that out. As long as we don't do that. Merkava's ultra-long-range cannon has the ability to vaporize any substance. On top of that, a barrier around their perimeter that nullifies all attacks. We fought against the Merkava many times, tried to stop this onslaught. However, we cannot even get close. Hence, we have had to withdraw every time. Damn it! And how much we want to save Ellie. If we can't get inside the Merkava, it's meaningless. To add to that, is the problems of those Seraphs. They function as the terminal interface weapons for close defense. You can easily say that their attack power is equivalent to the Omnigear class. They even have regenerative abilities due to their nanomachines. Oh, don't be concerned about that! I was able to obtain some data from Xenogears. See, Xenogears has mutagenically evolved due to its contact with Zohar. Using that data, all of your new gears ought to be completed soon. Additionally, all the other weapons and armaments are being modified to implement the disassembler device. Disassembler device? In contrast to the nano-assemblers, these create matter to repair with. The disassemblers? Sorry. Have the ability to dismantle and destroy matter. Can even deactivate the nanomachines, restoring ability. And by disengaging the repair programs. This should be sufficiently effective, even against the Deus Seraphs. Alright, even if we can deal with the angels. Just how are we gonna deal with the Merkava? We can't even get close to that thing. There's no such thing as a perfect defense. There has to be a way. And I think I've found one. Look, here. Merkava's main gun requires 1.2 second interval to reload because of its tremendous output. Upon firing, although it is only sectional, there will be a portion of the barrier that will be open. There is a 1.87 second delay before the barrier reforms in that area. If we can use that window of time to target and destroy that cannon, it'll be possible to close in on it. If we can get close enough, we can break through with gravitational spatial correction. That's a rough idea. Fortunately, we don't have such a long-range cannon that could acquire a target in such a brief time frame. So what you're saying is we just need to shut that annoying cannon up, right? You want to go head-on into Merkava? Now you're being reckless again. That's suicide. No, listen. We're not going to just rush in. That would be suicide. The Yggdrasil 4 and this Excalibur are also equipped with barriers. That's what we'll use. Although only for a short time, it can withstand a direct hit from the Merkava's main cannon. Then we can close in and watch for that part of the barrier to go down and destroy the cannon. How long will our barrier last? 20 or so seconds? That's all? Wouldn't matter how fast we fly. In that amount of time, we'll be without a barrier before we can get within firing range. And those numbers are valid only if the generator is at full drive, right? We'll only get those numbers if we sacrifice all other output and propulsion. I'm not suggesting we go in with guns blazing, knowing we're gonna lose. We're going to physically put a lid on it. Directly. Please spell this out for the simpletons of the crowd. As you've said, the Yggdrasil 4 or Excalibur's barrier can't sufficiently defend against Merkava's attack. At least with one generator, that is. Meaning we can defend against the Merkava with twice the amount of time, 40 seconds, if we couple 2 generators. This way, we can make it into the heart of Merkava. And what about the propulsion? Now, hear me out. Oh, this never ends well for us. This is what we do. First, we transform my Yggdrasil into heavy assault mode and load it into the Excalibur so we can couple the generators. By doing this, we can reduce the energy usage down to just supporting the hull and the ship and generating the barrier. This will allow most of the energy to be devoted to generating the barrier. Next, shift the barrier to full front and focus it to a single point where their main cannon will make its strike. Now for movement. First off, develop a barrier by engaging Excalibur's generator to maximum power. For propulsion during that time, we'll install on the Yggdrasil those large solid rockets we got from the ruins of the Mass Driver. Oh yeah, we did see those there, didn't we? When Excalibur's barrier expires, we use the Yggdrasil's 4 generator to develop a barrier. Then we'll also detach the solid rockets and shift the Excalibur into conventional flight. Using this method, we can get right in Merkava's face. If it fires, it'll be defenseless. From this time, we'll block the muzzle of the Merkava's cannon with Excalibur's bow ram. Upon which we should have 0.67 seconds. Cannon fire the Excalibur, destroy the Yggdrasil 4's slave generator, and incapacitate the Merkava along the way. And then, we break through. And that's what the plan is all about. Combination of the barriers of both the ships, storming the Merkava, timing of the cannon fire, and Excalibur. These are all going to be crucial. Mess up any one of these and the consequences are going to be severe. This will be necessary to have both crews in sync with each other. That's why I'd like to place Seg in command of the Excalibur. I have no qualms with that. What do you think, Queen? Will you lend us your battleship? There appears to be no other alternative. Let us go with that. Use it as you see fit. Are we not cutting it uncomfortably close? When you calculate the arrival time and the barrier generation time, you'll see what I mean. One minor mishap will put us in a situation where we could run out of barrier power before our arrival. I'll be devoting both generators to keeping the barriers up. Will that leave us without perimeter defenses? We won't stand a chance if we get engaged with the Seraph Angels on our way to Merkava. We'll hold them off. You can count on us. You guys just concentrate on taking out the main cannon. Thanks. We're dependent on you. Already, everywhere else has been taken out. It's the only place that's left. This is going to be the true final battle. We are the last stand for humanity! And with battle stations set, we'll get the final narration next time. Assume the final narration. I can't be certain. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. As the action heats up, Faye is now complete. And Groff has regained enough humanity to hold off the Zohar for a time. It's time to make good on all these little blessings. Till then. But we'll come back next time and take care of that then. Make the final launch. Till then, you will have yourselves a frabjous day. I'll see you next adventure. Later.